Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And today's topic is how to deal with family and friends that don't support you. I know it's been a minute since you've seen my face, you heard my voice. New beginnings. Cheers. So when it comes to the topic of people who don't support you or people who are around you and they aren't pushing you to move forward, pushing you to do something that fulfills you and makes you happy, you have to look at their life in a sense. You have to try not to feel resentment for them or negative emotions towards them, because you got to look at them and look at whether or not they are chasing their dreams or pursuing what they find as important. A lot of people they'll get very intimidated when you tell them something that you want to accomplish or something you want to achieve. They will get very intimidated about the fact that you actually have the balls, you have the confidence to go after that thing. And due to the fact that they don't have the confidence to do that thing, they're going to project their fears and their insecurities onto you. And that's why they're going to tell you, oh, you can't do that. You know how hard that's going to be? That's not going to be easy. How people who say things like that, like, they're just saying that because they are afraid to take things to the next level and pursue their dreams and their hobbies or goals, whatever they're trying to get after. And you may be trying to do a certain thing with your life. You have a certain goal that you are after. And usually, like, the way that the world tells us that we have to be, like what we have to do and what we have to be considered successful, to be considered a man, to be considered masculine, it's usually based off of materialistic things. And the funny thing is, when we feel insecure or we feel down on ourselves about something that someone said, usually it's coming from someone who you don't even want to be like them. They're not even successful. They're not even in a position to talk down on you because you actually have things you want to achieve in life and get done. Like I said, they're very intimidated. They look at you and they just curl up into a ball or something. A lot of people are very materialistic, and you'll know this because like 90% of the people that you are around, like everyday people that you interact with, they are very materialistic. And because they're not spiritual, they don't meditate, they haven't taken the time out of the day to detach from the flesh and just be one with themselves. So a lot of the times people are just saying stuff and they're very inexperienced and they just don't know what they're talking about. And it's because they're unconscious. They're not even aware of what they're saying or what they're doing. And we tend to get emotional, or we get, in our feelings because of what someone else is saying about us. But the truth is, they're insecure about themselves. They're not getting the job done. They're not doing what needs to be done because they are unhappy. And when there's an unhappy person around you, guess what? They want you to be unhappy also. I recently went through a series of mind-challenging events where I was challenged, like, should I even continue doing YouTube? Should I just quit doing YouTube? Or just a bunch of toxic thoughts. What does this person think about me wanting to pursue this certain thing? So, because I haven't really been, I'm nosy. I'm just a nosy person. Because I haven't really been, because if you see my other past videos, I had locks. I cut my hair because I couldn't stand them anymore. so I was just done with them. But if you watch my past couple of videos, I had been lacking on my diet and my self-improvement habits, like my meditating and praying and reading. I just wasn't doing it consistently. Like I was more so like just maintaining the level that I was at. I wasn't really even progressing in it like that. And it takes a lot of balls, takes a lot of courage to come on this camera and admit the things that I was falling short on. I was falling short on all of these things that I'm preaching that you should do. You should make sure that you meditate. You should make sure that you journal. And I was talking about this yesterday. Had I been journaling, had I been meditating, had I been saying my prayers, saying my affirmations, being confident in myself, I am confident, I am strong, I am attractive, I am charismatic, I am desirable, all these things. Had I been doing this stuff 100% to the best of my ability, and, off of social media, I no junk food, had I been doing that, what someone said about what they see me doing, it wouldn't have fazed me at all. I would have just still continued doing what I'm doing. The more you meditate, the more you journal, the more you get more familiar with yourself, you have this sort of light shining, and people can see that light shining. They can literally see your bright light shining. And sometimes you will get around people who will try to dim that light because their light isn't really illuminating in the way that they see yours illuminating. So what do they do? What do they do? Why did I say that so weird? What do they do? Well, I'll tell you what they do. They put you down and try to drag you to where you are. Have you ever heard of crabs in the bucket? Well, that's basically what that is. And sometimes you have to make changes. Sometimes you have to isolate yourself from people. You can't associate with certain people. Because I know I have anxiety problems. Well, I have pre-existing anxiety problems and depression and stuff like that. And being around the wrong people can really take me down a dark path. Trusting and believing, trusting the wrong people. It can really... And, I haven't really been 100% dialed in on my fitness and my diet. Not like the way I know I can. Not like my full potential. I've been doing a little bit here and there, but not 100% to where I know I can go. Working on my social skills. I haven't really been 100 in that. But that's why I cut my hair, to restart, to have a new beginning, a new outlook on life, a new way of seeing things. And it's a work in progress. I mean, I'm very grateful for all of these subscribers I have and the people who are helped and they're inspired by my message and what I'm saying, what I'm communicating to you. That is powerful. And that's... I'm really grateful for that. And in a way, at times you can sort of feel like you're not helping people, and you can get this false belief just because one person doesn't like your videos or doesn't really care about what you're doing, or they look down upon it. It's almost like you can't, you can't, and it gets the best of all of us, right? That one person makes you kind of question everything, sends you into a spiral of thinking and, wow, am I even doing the right thing? Well, now I know. I'm starting to figure out what it is that is the right thing for me. And that is communicating a positive message for people to improve their mental health and live great lives. Whether that's through YouTube, through music, whatever medium, whatever form it's in, through making beats, that is what I'm here for. I'm going to make some other motivational videos pretty soon about how the world is yours and closed mouths don't get fed. So you got to strive and go after what you want. You got to go get it. Got to have a go-getter mentality, I guess. But you have to have the go-getter mentality for the right things, not things that don't help you. My name is Raheem the GOAT. If you found this video inspiring, motivating, definitely do us both a favor. It'll be a win-win. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, never give up. Your younger self is rooting for you. Peace.